Hi everyone, my name is Alexander Padayatil and I'm from the St. Thomas Syro-Malabar Forain Catholic Church here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in the United States. And I'm happy to be with you all today as we talk about today's Lenten reflection. This is from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 5, verses 33 through 37. So let me read it first. Again, you have heard that it was said to your ancestors, do not take a false oath, but make good to the Lord all that you vow. But I say to you, do not swear at all, not by heaven, for it is God's throne, nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, nor by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king. Do not swear by your head, for you cannot make a single hair white or black. Let your yes mean yes, and your no mean no. Anything more is from the evil one. There's a lot that Jesus is talking about in this short little passage. The first thing that really sticks out to me is where he says, do not swear at all, not by heaven, for it is God's throne. This calls to mind the second commandment. If we recall, the second commandment is all about honoring the Lord, his name, right? Do not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. And that's exactly what Jesus is telling us not to do by this, right? When we swear, right, we're taking God's name, we're swearing his name, right? And this is a great reminder to us to honor the Lord's name, right? To make it special, right? To not just take it so carelessly. Especially a lot of people do that, saying things like, oh my God, or, cursing God out, right, in a moment of frustration. And so that is a great reminder from Jesus. And then secondly, the very last verse that I shared, let your yes mean yes and your no mean no. In today's world, this calls to mind the lack of objectivity in today's world, right? Most people today would not say that there's objectivity. They want to do what they want, when they want, how they want, right? It's so subjective, right? And Jesus is telling here that that's not the case, right? We need to have objective truth, right? We need to let our yes mean yes. Let it not mean a flimsy yes or a whole half-hearted yes, right? It needs to be a full yes when we say it, right? When our no needs to mean no. And in today's world, it's so, a lot of people don't even agree that there's something like objective truth. So I hope everyone is doing well. And I want to thank you for joining us for today's Lenten reflection. Let's take some time today to pray and think about how can we honor the Lord's name, not only by avoiding things like swearing, but by letting our yes mean yes and our no mean no. Thank you.